Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to Cybrosys. Are you guys struggling to manage different supplier prices for the same product? In this video, I'll show you how to configure and use vendor price list in Odoo 19 step by step with a real example. So let's get started. So first of all, what is this vendor price list? In Odoo 19, vendor price list allows you to define different purchase prices for product based on vendor quantities or even time periods. So that means if you buy the same product from different vendors, Odoo will automatically pick the correct price, saving time and avoiding errors. So this can be found and done in the purchase module. So open the purchase module and here comes the product menu. Okay, so this is where you can find the different products. So before we begin, you have to make sure that all the settings are enabled. Okay, so for that, go to the configuration, then to the settings. Okay, and you have to make sure that the purchase agreements and the price list and all is enabled. So here you can see the purchase agreements are already enabled, and then yeah, only that thing is required. So that is already enabled, and if you go to the configuration, you can already see the vendor price list. Okay, so by default usually you get this vendor price list, but purchase agreement is actually an optional thing. If you want, you can enable that as well. So once it's done, you can simply click on save. Now let's create a product for our example. Okay, going to the products, clicking on products, and let's click on new. So let the product be office chair. Okay, and the product type, let it be goods, and I'm directly going to the purchase tab of the product. So this is where actually the vendor price list configuration happens. Okay, so let's add different vendors and their prices over here. Okay, so in the purchase tab under the vendor selection, I'm first adding a vendor, which is vendor number 1. Let it be Abigail. Then you can set the quantity as 1 and the unit price I'm setting it to 2000. Okay, and the delivery lead time, so let the lead time be 3 days. So that's the very first vendor. Second vendor I'm adding over here, which is this one. Let the quantity be 10, the unit price be 1800, and the lead time be 5. Okay, so we have added two different vendors. One is Abigail and the other one is this person. So yeah, this aka Foster is what we have added right now. So two people are there, vendor 1 and vendor 2. Okay, so vendor 1 has one quantity, unit price is 2000, and the lead time it takes, that is the delivery lead time. So lead time in days between the confirmation of the purchase order and the receipt of the product in your warehouse. So this is used by the scheduler of automatic computation of the purchase order planning. So that is 3 here, and here for vendor number 2 it's 5. Okay, so that is added. Now here's what's happening. Odoo will use Abigail's the vendor 1's price for smaller quantities, but once the quantity reach 10 or more, it will take or switch to this particular price. Okay, so let's see how this is going to work in a real purchase scenario. For that, you have to go to the, before that, you have to save it. Okay, and I'm marking it as favorite. Just along with the name, I'm giving this name just in case. So going to the orders, going to create a new request for quotation, click on new and select the vendor. So let's first select the vendor Abigail. Okay, and the product I'm choosing, the one that we've created right now, which is office chair new. So you can see the quantity is, the price is automatically filled as 2000. Okay, so let's see what happens when you change to vendor, change the vendor to different person. So I'm changing it. Okay, so the vendor is changed right now. Now let me try to add the product once again. and here the price is different. As I change the vendor, the price has gone different. Okay. So now what happens is that the price changes based on the vendor that you choose. You can increase the quantity to 10 and Odoo will automatically apply the correct vendor pricing rule. No manual calculation is actually needed over here. So you can increase it from 10 also. Okay. So you can also configure these advanced options like, start and end date, for seasonal pricing, for minimum quantity or bulk discounts, or even the delivery lead time. So, this is specially useful for business dealings with fluctuation or fluctuating supplier prices. Okay, so here are some quick tips that you can use use in your vendor price list effectively, which is always define the multiple vendors for flexibility, use quantity rules for bulk purchase savings, and regularly update the vendor prices. You can also combine with reordering rules for automation. So, this is one way of adding the vendor, and that's how the product and the unit price change. So, there's another way, which is the very important way. You have the vendor price list over here. Go on, you have a lot of price lists that have been configured here. Similarly, you can create one. So if you just remove this, you can see the ones for, the office chair ones that you have created. So this is office chair, new office chair, new. This is the product that we created right now, and both the vendors are here. Okay, there are two ways of creating the price list. Now, if you open this, you can see the name of the vendor, okay, and the product over which the price list is applied, the unit price as well as the quantity. Okay, it's similar to the case of the other one. So here you have the AKA Forster, then the lead time is given here, the product, the quantity, and this can now be used as the vendor price list. So these are the two ways of configuring vendor price list in Odoo. I hope that was clear for you all. So that's how you can configure and use the vendor price list. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Odoo tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.